What up? This is another episode of Cooking with Squeegee. Motherfuckers. This right here is, I call them barbecue potatoes. My mom makes these, but she makes them a little bit differently. My mom makes them, it's like a standard, party dish for my mom, but, I kind of changed it up. And you'll see here in a minute the ingredients. Just good potatoes that go well with barbecue, nice spicy barbecue. So, all just the 4th of July holiday week there, we kind of went hard body karate and did the 4th of July family party like we always do. We had a UFC party, just going middle of the summer, or middle of the season, little shindig, Look at all that cheesy goodness. Yeah, boy. But I'd love to get rid of my love handles. I'm losing the gut, but, it's a slow process. Because honestly, I'm just too fucking tired to work out. Oh, man. But it is what it is. I think when did I start talking about it? In March. I think I've lost like 20 pounds. And really, all I've done is just quit drinking so much fucking pop and shit, and laid off the sweets and shit. But we are cooking with Squeegee here, so we know this is all garbage food. Stick of butter. Okay? Can of cream, the cheddar cheese soup from Campbell's. Okay? Dump that shit in there. I don't measure nothing. I just dump that shit in. Don't ever want to come out of the fucking can. I should probably be using naturally sourced ingredients. Yeah, whatever the fuck. And then I fill the can full of vitamin D milk, whole milk, because we ain't no pussies around here. And I dump that in too. Usually that gets the rest of the cheese out of there. If it don't, fuck it. Throw it in the garbage. Got my countertop ordered, guys. See all my towels falling off my grandma's old countertop. Got my countertop ordered, so that should be in soon. You guys get to see me. Well, that's probably going to be a project you guys will see over the winter. Me remodeling my house. I used to be a carpenter, so. Old milk. That milk is probably okay, but man, I've had sour milk before, and I don't like it. A little tub of sour cream. I don't know. It's the little one. I can't tell you how big. Just, I put the whole damn thing in there. A dollop will do ya. Yeah, wash my hands, washing your hands. And then like a half, that's like a 1 pound bag. I put like half of a 1 pound bag in each pan of potatoes that I make. And I'm talking to Jen right there. Jen's getting after me about something. You need to go take a shower. Because everybody's going to be here. So, I got to cook though. Leftover steak on the stove from this morning. We had steak and eggs for breakfast. And I just get all that shit melted down so it's all congealed, Get the cheese melted in and everything. And then now I'm going to go off camera here and get the next ingredient, which is cubed hash brown potatoes. You got to keep them frozen. Don't let them thaw out. You got to make sure that they stay frozen, because if you get them thawed out there, it's never going to accept it's going to be a pain in the ass to get everything mixed together. So you got to You got to keep the potatoes frozen. You mix all that shit together. Here I am again making sure that it's melted down good. I might be burning it. I'm not sure. You see, I checked there to see if I was burning it. I'm not. I don't know where the fuck I'm going. Oh, yeah. I almost dropped my microphone. Oh, well. I'm not re-recording it because I don't give a shit. And now I'm about to start, oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm about to start my sausage dip now. Which is probably, everybody probably knows what it is. Probably make the shit too. I don't know. I don't know. Yep. We got the radio going. We always got the radio going at the house, man. Always. The radio's always going. We're kind of a music family. We're out. Yeah. See, you see my belly jiggling? It already knows that that's gonna taste good. My super sharp knife. I used to work in a slaughterhouse, so my knives are super sharp. Bob Evans sausage. You can go zesty. I can't go too hot with my food because my girls don't like it. You know, my three ladies don't like it, so I gotta keep it simple. I like to get all that sausage off of there. Wash my hands again, like I wash my hands 400 fucking times. Yeah, get it, chubby boy, get it. I might be chubby, but my old lady's hot, so whatever. It's probably because I'm funny and I can cook. Well, and there's probably a couple other reasons, but we're going to keep this PG. Yeah, man, I just like cooking, man. I enjoy it. I like to break it up on the channel, you know what I mean, here and there. You know, you can only do so many fucking window cleaning videos. If you guys don't know how to clean windows, man, sorry. But yeah, the southern style, cubed hash browns, frozen. Keep them frozen, guys. See how it hits when it hits the sheath? It kind of steams up. You want that. You want them to be, because they'll kind of, I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what the reasons why it works better when they're frozen. It just works better when they're frozen. So I keep them frozen. That's something my mom figured out. I don't know. So, but yeah, I just, you mix everything all together. Make sure all the potatoes get coated and everything. And then I take these little lasagna pans and I just pour it into the little lasagna pan, and I like to let it sit for a while before cooking. I don't throw it straight directly into the oven. I usually, hey, there's Hottie. I don't throw them right into the oven. I like to let them sit for a little bit. I think it just tastes better that way. But, whatever. I don't know. I mean, I don't know why, but maybe it's the infrared. I'm not sure, but I don't know why my stove is purple. It should be red, but it's purple in this video. That's pretty dope, man. That's dope, man. And I clean up as I go, man. Everything gets soaked while I'm going, because, man, nothing worse than cleaning up the party the next fucking day. Get it all cleaned up while you're going. And I usually use disposable pans. That way, whatever's left over, I can throw food in these aluminum pans and let these fools take it with them. Take this with you, so I ain't got to throw it away. Alright, now we're going to make some sausage dip. And I just take like a pound of sausage, brown it, get it all chibbity chopped up there, kind of like you would brown hamburger meat. There. Oop, camera tricks. We just skipped ahead. Yeah, you just get it browned up pretty good, and then I use a block of Velveeta queso, the white cheese. You can use the yellow stuff. I used to use the yellow stuff. I just switched to the white stuff, just to switch it up. Switch it up. It doesn't really taste too much different, but just something different. I've been seeing it in the stores. I'm like, I'm gonna use this time. I've used it the last 2-3 times. It's pretty good. You can use a regular block of Velveeta. It's not gonna hurt nothing. The lady that showed me how to do it, she uses regular Velveeta, so I'm bitching about something. can't remember what it was. Oh, the garbage disposal. Jammed up. Yeah. The garbage disposal jammed up. Yeah, my daughters will throw anything in the garbage disposal. Glass, people, whatever. They think because it grinds shit up that it'll grind anything up. So I'm always having to unjam the damn thing, which sucks. But they don't care. Dad'll fix it. You know how kids are, guys. And I just, block. I cut it in half. And there's my daughter Elena. She doesn't like to be on camera. She's the one that helps me. Well, they both help me on my Saturday stuff, but she don't like being on camera. And we just chop up the chaz just into blocks, man. I just, just to make it melt quicker. Back to the sausage. Get everything all chopped up real nicey like. And you want to make sure the sausage is cooked. You don't want to die of nothing, Which, dying of food poisoning would be strange, but, it's possible, I guess. I like to, we do a couple of dips every time, we, buffalo chicken dip, which is not in this video. Everybody knows how to make that now. I mean, that's like, it used to be like a rarity. Nobody, used to make buffalo chicken dip, and now it's like fucking everywhere. Everywhere I go, it don't taste good, though. My dad's been making it buffalo chicken dip for years, and that's where I learned how to do it. My dad's also the inventor of, oh, not so much the inventor, but the guy that brought the sausage dip to me from the lady that showed him, and I was like, hey, how do you make this? And she was like, this is how you make it. But yeah, he made it one time. Ooh, that's hot. That burns your fingers, by the way, guys. That shit will burn your fingers. But yeah. Yeah, my kitchen's due for an upgrade, man. My grandfather built this kitchen, and it's just spent. The tiles are falling off of the countertop, and it's a nightmare. But we are fixing it, and here's the old handy dandy crock pot. Now this crock pot right here was in a box sealed from Kmart from 1986. It's never been used. My grandma passed away, and we started going through the house and looking for stuff, and I found 4 crock pots, and this is one of them, brand new in the box in the attic, never been used before. So I've been using it the last couple years, and it works like a champ. So I just throw half the cheese in the bottom of the crock pot there, and then finish chopping up the sausage and everything, and then I put the sausage in on top of that half of the cheese, and then add the extra half of cheese there, as you will see. And we usually eat this with regular tortilla chips. I like to use, as you can see in the background, Doritos, regular orange Doritos with it. Ooh, I call them orange Doritos, the red Doritos, whatever. Nacho cheese Doritos. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. And again, straight to the sink with that shit. And the final ingredient, a can of Rotel tomatoes. So it's a block of Velveeta cheese, a pound of sausage, and a can of Rotel tomatoes. Not drained, just dump the whole damn thing in there. And you got yourself an awesome ass dip for your party, man. For your party, man. Shoot, mug. For your party, man. And I just dumped that in there, put it on low, and let that shit coagulate. Let it all work together and mix it all up. Ooh. Alright, I've had my ribs in the smoker for about 2.5, 3 hours. And I pulled them out. And now I'm about to show you how I keep my meat nice and juicy. This is kind of like a competition rib thing. One of my buddies that I used to play, well, I still play with occasionally I used to play a lot of video games. I used to be a gamer, a big time gamer back in the day. I used to play some DC Universe Online, some Destiny, some Massive Action Gamer. I was actually one of the top 100 players in the world at Massive Action Gamer back in the day. That was fucking almost almost 10 years ago now. But yeah, I used to game a little bit, because in the wintertime it gets slow, you know what I mean, and you don't have the kind of schedule you do as you do in the summertime and the spring as you do in the winter. So I gamed in the wintertime. I still occasionally get on and play some video games here and there when I've got some time, but it's very, very seldom now. Very rarely do I get on anymore. PS4 Jared Blows 69. That's my gamer tag. If you guys want to add me up, hit me up. You probably if you're lucky, you may get to play a game of something with me. Like I said, I don't play Call of Duty or any of that shit anymore. I haven't played that since I don't know, Modern Warfare 2 or something like that, or Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2. I don't have the page. Them kids are too damn good now. But yeah, what I do is I take some foil, put some Parquet squeeze butter in there, and then some turbinado, some raw sugar sprinkled in there, and then I wrap them in foil, and then I stick them back in the smoker for about an hour and a half or so, depending on the temperature outside, because if it's cold out, it usually takes a little bit longer. But what this does is kind of gives it a little bit of a glaze on top and gets that get you a nice shiny rib, and makes them a little more tender. Gets everything to pull away from the bone. It's tippity tip top. You can do it without, but I like doing it this way because it just makes them look good. Essentially, just makes the ribs look good, aesthetically pleasing before you eat them. And it kind of, I don't know. Like I said, it's just something that I do. You don't have to do it. I don't do it all the time. If I'm using my electric smoker, I normally wrap them in foil. But if I'm using a charcoal smoker, I don't wrap them in foil. I just let them go. But my charcoal smoker, I do do things a lot slower with the charcoal smoker than I do with the electric. Of course, the electric is a consistent heat, and charcoal you got to keep working at. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, there's how I wrap my ribs up. I'm not going to tell you how I coat my ribs. You've seen other videos. You can see how I do that in my other Cooking with Squeegee video. But here's the Frosted Flakes. Here's the final step in my barbecue taters. Frosted Flakes. You're going to like, what? Yes. What I do is I take Frosted Flakes. The version that my mom makes, it's regular cornflakes. But I like to use Frosted Flakes because cheesy and sweet with nice tangy barbecue, man. You do the fucking math. But what I do is I get me a little bowl, take me some fucking Frosted Flakes, and I smash them up, and then I add them to the top of the potatoes. Right there, that's a cheesecake sitting there in front of you guys right there. A confetti cheesecake my wife made. Doesn't look very good, but when she ices it and you eat it, it's good as shit. But yeah, and I just take the busted up Frosted Flakes and I add them to the top of the potatoes. Trust me, guys, it's the shit. These two pans lasted about 20 minutes. I think I had maybe 12 people at the house for the fight. They don't last very long. Hardly ever have leftovers, which is good. That's when you know you're cooking good, when there's hardly any leftovers. But yeah, man, I just, little bit of cooking, a little bit of family, You see that jar of salsa right there? That is that Pace restaurant styles salsa. Man, that shit is good, guys. If you like some, like garlicky, cilantro-y salsa, man, that stuff is so good, man. I eat a whole jar of that if Jennifer would let me. So good. See there? See there? See there? See that? Oh, yeah. And then we'll do the other pan. I think I'm gonna, yeah, I gotta do the other pan too. I don't know if I put it on camera or not. I just threw all this shit in my video editor. And 350, by the way, guys. 350, about 35, 40 minutes till it starts to bubbling through the cornflakes and your the frosted flakes, and you're good to go, guys. Yeah, I'm a clusterfuck. I don't. Like I said, I'm not a measurer. I just do. You know? I just do. Just add them. I usually go around the edges with my hands real quick because, it's so hard to get it in there. But, get it in, get it in. Sugary, cheesy goodness. Everybody's like, man, if you're going to try to lose weight, why are you eating like that? Listen, man. I'm not, like, trying out for Mr. Olympia or no shit like that. You know what I mean? I just would like to lose a little bit of weight. I lost 20 pounds so far. I'm cool with that. I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to be, super handsome. I'm already super handsome. I just need to lose a little weight around the waist. Make my life a little easier. I'm going to enjoy my life. People like to jog and, starve themselves and, so they look perfect and, like they look like them guys on the GQ magazines and all that shit. Fuck that shit. I like to drink beer, eat food, and hang out with my family and clean windows. Don't judge me. Either way, there's nothing like good food, man. My grandfather ate like I do, and that motherfucker lived till he was 93. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Sad thing about it is at one point in time, I was actually a skinny guy. I mean, when I say skinny guys, I mean skinny. I mean like six-pack skinny, believe it or not. Not even, I'd say about 10 years ago, six-pack skinny. Yikes, right? Oh, and there's the finished rib. Oh, look at it. Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah. Oh. Nice and flexible. Can't bend them too much because they'll snap off. And here's my chickens. I roasted 2 whole chickens too. Look at that. Oh, look at how juicy that is. Oh, man, boy. Look at that. Oh, that is some good ass chicken. Those chickens were stripped down there. I had rib cages left over. Oh, yep. I had to eat some of that. There's just no getting out. It's so good. My chickens I don't add nothing to them or nothing. I just put my rub on them and throw them in the smoker, man. That's the way to do it, dudes. That's the way to do it. Party size ruffles. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, man, this is Cooking with Squeegee. So if you're looking for some fucking serious shit here, it's not happening. It's not happening, Captain. I think I'm about to show you these ribs real quick. How juicy and moist and wet these ribs is. I'm going to do my awesome pan trick here in a minute. I'm going to pan the camera over professionally. One of these days. Good Lord. Good Lord. Good Lord. What is going on with the fucking video here? Come on, let's move to the next part. Jesus Christ. What the hell do I got going on here, man? Oh, I'm cutting the ribs up, and you guys are just looking at fucking foil. Jesus, guys, I'm sorry. Man, oh, man. Well, here in a second, you should see me cutting the ribs up, for fuck's sake. Oh, there it is, finally. But, yeah, see, look at that. Oh, juicy juice. Oh, that's me eating it. Oh, look at this asshole. Fuck you. I cut his mouth out because he thinks he's tough and he's not. Look at him. He was talking shit about eating. That's his third plate of food. That's his third plate of food right there. There's the fish tank. We're fighting. Boom, boom. My girls. Oh, here's some 4th of July for you. There's my mom and my sister and all the family and cornhole tournament going on right here. Big family, huh? Yeah. There's my son and my nephew. Jameson and Uriah. And the guys are playing cornhole. Cornhole! And my Jennifer's cute feet. Um, there they are again. She likes to show her feet off, I guess. I don't know. My mom and my wife are really good friends, which is nice. They really get along pretty well. Um, and they like to drink beers together. She's such an asshole. I did that on purpose. I added that on purpose because she's such an asshole. Believe it or not, we are quite alike. But yeah, man, this is like the 4th of July. There's Jennifer digging in her butt. I did that on purpose just to make her mad. um, yeah, there's my cousin Brian. Right there in the black shirt. That's like my hero right there. But this is his house. And I don't know who the hell this guy is, but he reminded me of Sloth from the Goonies, so I made sure he was in the video. There's my son Uriah. But this is my cousin Brian's son's graduation party and our / 4th of July party. We did it all at the same time. And there's the annual light the whole fucking tree on fire with fire. That tree right there gets 101 of those giant rolls of firecrackers put in it every single year for the last, I don't know, 12 or 13 years we've been doing that. Maybe even longer. It might be longer than that. Shit, no, James is just graduated, so it's been about 18 or 19 years we've been lighting that fucking tree on fire with firecrackers. My cousin Brian, this is my cousin Brian's house. He's like, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes from my house. What just family, man. Family, food, laughs, love. That's what it's all about, man. That is what it's all about. You see all those the yards full of cars. There's probably over 100 people here. There's my brother. My brother, he drinking. My brother don't normally drink, but he drinking now. My brother, there's my mom. There's my cousin Sarah and her friend, and then my cousin Alec there, home from the army. We love you, Alec. Thank you for protecting our freedom and shooting at the yip yaps. Bottle of Jameson there. You know how we do. Bottle of Jameson. I was running around drinking margaritas this night, so no Jameson for me. But we're a Jameson crew. Here's some fireworks. Spent about, I didn't get them all. I didn't put them all. We'd be here for an hour if I put all the. We spent about $2-3 grand on fireworks. So what it is whatever you spend, they give you free. So if whatever you buy one, you get one. So we just put a collection together and get as much money as we can, and we go and buy this shit out of fireworks. So. But, man, this has been Cooking with T. Squeegee, man. You guys are awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know it's all over the place. I'm kind of tired. It's Sunday afternoon. I just got done doing all the yard work and all that shit. Like and subscribe to my channel. Go to www.outlawwindowcleaner.com. Get you some Outlaw Window Cleaner gear. Get you some Black Diamond squeegee rubber. Hey, shout out to my buddies. Richie Blue, I love you, buddy, and Marcus Bay for coming on the podcast. Henry Dreest, thanks, buddy. Seth Byers, you're my man, 50 grand. Rob Peloso, I love you, man. Thanks for coming on. Shout out to Mark Tanner and Josh Schoaf and my boy Tim Huber. I appreciate and love all y'all for being a part of all this, and I really appreciate it. Oh, and by the way, fuck Kevin the Window Cleaner. Bitch. What?